there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube Boss Rino, welcome to my channel. Alam niyo, so yung nagagandaan tayo sa Darkest Secret, no, di ba? Pero yung mga luma niyang video, mas magaganda. Oo. Mas gusto ko. Mas luma, mas nakakatakot talaga. So ito, 3 videos that accidentally captured something paranormal. Part 2, ba? Natira ko na ba yung part 1 ito? Hindi ko alam eh. Sa dami, no? Hindi ko na alam kung ano gagawin ko. Ang dami na. Pero salamat at nandiyan pa rin kayo ha. Kahit sobrang nakakasawa na yung ginagawa ko. Sasawa na kayo sa ginagawa ko. Kasi araw-araw, naiintindihan ko naman yun. No? Minsan nga pagkain nakakasawa na pag araw-araw, di ba? So ito, tirahin natin to. Bago ba tira na iba?
He found an impressive clip. A record that no matter how many times it had been rewound, he could not find an explanation. The recording corresponded to a wake. There were flower arrangements and groups of people praying in the house. One of them picked up the camera and began to record what was
Kita mo, nakakatakot na kagad, di ba? Yung itsura pa lang ng lugar.
happening. It was then,
Creepy na kagad.
completely accidentally, the lens caught a fast but chilling phenomenon. Watch closely.
Parang may mabilis na gumanon na anino.
A strange shadow crosses at full speed in front of him. An image so fast that we can hardly distinguish with the naked eye. But if you put it in slow motion, it is possible to see what appears to be the shadow of a
Putang na tumatakbo
child.
nga. Papunta sa
Do you
kusina.
agree with me? It seems to be walking, but at an impossible speed. Browsing the internet, you will realize that this video only exists once. That gives a clue that this was not recorded with the intention of going viral. In fact, the angle and pixels go according to the recording format, which makes me think that it could be in fact real. It's not a cloth or clothes that someone threw. This is a real child.
Normal speed.
Could he possibly be from the funeral? Number 2.
Nasa funeral pa na to. Baka CR yun. Medyo kailangan niya mag-CR na tatain na kaya nagmamadali.
The urban explorations have taken the internet. This exploration is about a group of friends who enter a cave located in Salta, Argentina. Cave that at its entrance has native writings, which immediately arouse your curiosity to enter the cave. From what we can understand, the person who was recording perceived something strange. He saw something or he heard something, since his friend tries to calm him.
Ako, kuweba yata to.
Nevertheless, the only thing he wanted was to leave. Decision that when watching the footage, you will notice that it was more than right. Since like the previous case, when analyzing the recording, they noticed a figure they never saw. But apparently, he was following them since they entered the cave.
Ito yata yung magkapatid din na nawala sa cave.
¿Y patrón?
Ito nga yun.
No, es la sensación de muerte.
No, no tenía.
¿Quién sabe lo que es vivir?
Ito nga yun. Oh, meron pa pala iba. Putang yung to gago. Akala ko yung magkapatid hindi pala. Parang si kamatayan yun.
Investigating these caves further, you would be surprised by the dark stories about ancient native rituals that were performed here hundreds of years ago. The people who lived in the surroundings claim that they are cursed caves, and from what the camera caught, we cannot discard it. Will it have a reasonable explanation? Could it be a mummy or an optical effect? Or on the contrary, could it have been a demonstration that sometimes legends do come true?
Basta sa kuweba, asahan nyo na. Oh, kaya ayoko sa kuweba, Diyos ko. Hindi ako papasok sa kuweba. Doon, ano nga ako sa Palawan, seven, ano ba yan? Yung cave, basta yung cave na sikat doon. Takot na takot ako eh. Oh, kahit nakabangka kami. Nakakatakot.
Number 1. Before presenting this post, allow me to tell you that I cannot show it completely due to copyright issues. You see, the woman on screen is called Lori Simmons, an American citizen residing in Washington. The video shows her one morning talking with her best friend through an application called Marco Polo, platform that allows users to record videos between them in real time.
Luma na eh. Ngayon, ano na yan? Hindi na yan Marco Polo, di ba? Ano yung sikat?
Brief,
Limutan ko
a
yung sikat.
public video call. The conversation was carried out normally until her friend noticed a strange figure that would appear and hide behind her.
Pucha naman to,
When she
nakakatakot
warned
eh.
Lori, she was completely disengaged, completely horrified. In that instant, she was completely alone in the house.
Shit.
Horror increased even more when she would see the repetition of such conversation. When she warned Lori, she was completely disengaged, completely horrified. In that instant, she was completely alone in the house. Horror increased even more when she would see the repetition of such conversation. What your eyes see here is not a static object. It moves. At first, we can see how a child follows a woman throughout her house.
Oh, shit.
In fact, it shows that at first there is nothing on the table. Then in several shots, we can see him completely upright on the table. Please note his height. If it were nothing real, it would have to be such a small child that probably doesn't even walk yet. Could it be the perspective that is playing tricks on us? Or do you think Lori is telling the truth, and in reality had an encounter with something that we cannot explain? Let me know your opinion, and I hope you like this video since it has come to its end. My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.
Bitin, no? Pero nakakatakot. Yung unang labas pa lang ni nanay, ito, ano na siya, parang takot na siya. Oh, parang takot na siya. Nakakaba, no? Yun. Picture lang eh, no? Kasi yung sa kuweba, lupit sa kuweba. Yung isa natatai lang yun, yung anino. Bitin, no? Oh, sorry kung bitin ha, pero maganda eh. Medyo maikli na pili ko eh. Pero kasi lahat naman yan matitira natin. Oh, gusto nyo naman yan. So shoutout na lang ako. Okay? So, babawi na lang ako sa inyo next video. So, shoutout tayo. Shoutout kay Anep Asido. Shoutout kay Belinda Priles. At shoutout kay Sansan KS. Tapos, marami pa po shoutout dito kanina. Shoutout kay Marvin Habelonia. At shoutout din kay Alexis Jude Medenilia. At shoutout din kay Nick Harris Domingo. Shoutout sa iyo. At Michael Matalino. Talino mo siguro, no? So, yun, maraming salamat sa panonood at hanggang sa muli.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my